Welcome back to the show. 41 years. Earl was in the business 41 years.
I hope I live that long.
I think you will. You quit smoking, though. I hate Zippy smoking. All right, well, let's bring out our next guest. She is a Marshall graduate, so we got to respect that, and she anchors the weekend news. Please welcome Susan Nicholas. Thank you. Come on out. You know Zippy. So the doorkeeper, she didn't give you a kiss. Robin didn't, but Zippy did.
Zippy gave me a kiss. That's okay. Exciting.
That's all right. Hey, listen, you are doing something that a lot of people don't get to do. You get to work for the station. You grew up watching. You're from Milton.
That's right. I grew up watching Channel 3, and it's exciting to be a part of that. And it's funny seeing the different guests that you've had on today. I've worked with different ones in different aspects. At one point, I was an intern at WSAZ on the weekends, and Rob Johnson was the weekend anchor, kind of teaching me the ropes a little bit. Ooh. Well, now I fill in. I'm Melanie's stunt double, I tell everybody. So sometimes I work on the mornings and work side by side with Rob. His dad was actually one of my professors here at Marshall a long time ago.
You've done it all, man. A lot of aspects of the production. What do you like best? Do you like sitting behind the desk or going out reporting and producing? Because I know you used to produce as well.
Right, I've done a little bit of everything. Now in my later years, I'm doing more writing and working with the young staff, because on the weekend I work with a lot of the college students. Mm-hmm. Actually, most of your staff here is my weekend crew.
Oh my goodness.
So I've been trying to help them a little bit, and they teach me a few things too. What's funny is it's been 20 years since I broadcast from this studio.
Really? Because you did Emmy Report.
Emmy Report right here.
Oh my goodness. Now what is it? I see your picture right there. What is that?
Well, I was going to tell you, in my spare time from working at Channel 3, and I'm also a mom of 2 young daughters, I write. And a couple of years ago, I wrote the book, Are You a Good Stranger? So I brought this for you to read to Zippy. Oh. No. Actually, this is for your daughter. I even signed it for her. These were some tips that I had learned over the years as a reporter and as a mother. And I thought, now that my daughters are growing up and we're kind of, wondering about different people, should they open the door when someone rings the doorbell? So I put all that together a couple of years ago and wrote a book about it. So that is for you to give to Audrey.
Yes, thank you. Susan, I will definitely give that to her.
And I'm working on a new book in my spare time, what little bit I have. As you mentioned, I grew up in Milton, and my dad used to own a dry cleaners, and he used to clean a very special red suit around Christmas time. So, and it wasn't your Borat costume.
Oh, no, that was green.
That was green.
That was green.
He used to clean Santa's suit. So that was a big thrill for my brothers and me and our friends to come in and see Santa's suit. So I'm kind of taking it a step beyond that, like it turns up missing. Uh-oh. So who would steal Santa's suit? So that's the story I'm working on right now. And if I ever finish it and find a publisher, maybe I'll be back on your show talking about that.
Absolutely. You mentioned something a second ago, and I want to kind of go back to it. You said some of our crew here helps you out on the weekends. What does your husband think about you working with these young and attractive men here? I mean, is that something that...
handsome men. I think he likes it. He's okay with it.
Well, I tell you what.
He hasn't said anything about it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's your husband right there. Doug. Some of you may remember this is Doug Corstangi. Now this is no joke here. You're actually married, right?
Yes.
Yeah? This is the only way I can get on television now. Is just sitting there with my wife.
Well, what's funny is we've worked together at 3 different television stations over the years, and this is probably the first time we've been on the same set together.
Yeah, because we were afraid we'd laugh if we sat next to each other.
I really did tell one of my news directors, please don't ever put Doug on the same set with me.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was afraid I would laugh.
That's what stifled my career.
Yeah. He could have been Timmy, or
it could have been me.
Now we were doing a Channel 3 show until you showed up. Now I guess we got to call it something else because you don't work for them anymore.
Let's figure out a new title. Well, here I brought a picture along. I don't know if we should show this or not, but I wanted to, when I first met Susan when she was a student here at Marshall, this is what she looked like.
Whoops.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the debut.
Oh my goodness.
That's good stuff, isn't it?
That's unbelievable. I like the hairstyle.
I think I was addicted to hairspray. Well, I still am, but you can see it there. But yeah, tell him what you do now. He has better hours. They don't call him out in the middle of the night for breaking news.
She's still directing the show. Tell him what you do now, honey.
Yeah.
I'm the marketing director at St. Mary's Medical Center, and I've been there about 7 months. Really enjoy the job, and helping with all the advertisement and get the word out about St. Mary's. And also, this year I'm going to be the United Way campaign chairman, so I brought a
look
gift
at this.
for you.
Well, thank you very
Live
much.
United, that's the theme this year for the campaign, and we appreciate everyone who donates their time and resources to United Way, a great
Well,
agency.
thank you. Well, definitely will. And I guess this is kind of subliminal. You want me to put this on next time I wear the Borat
Oh,
costume?
please.
right?
Well,
Please.
maybe with the pants, but,
Okay.
but not the Borat
Okay,
costume.
sure. Well, let me tell you something real quick. This isn't actually the first time you two have sat on this couch. We have some pictures of you. Last year, when we did our rap party for season 1, you two actually came
We're big
down.
fans. We
You're
really
very
are.
big fans. We're going to show those pictures real quick there. And there they are up on the screen. There you are. Look at that. Just like teenagers there watching the show. And there's Doug laughing like a little girl there. And Susan watching Tyler
How
kick himself in
funny.
the head.
That was one of my favorite episodes where the guy kicked himself in the head.
Well, you do that a lot too,
Yeah.
right? Where you feel like you get kicked in the head.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, well,
What's funny is the only time we've been married 13 years. And the only time I think we have
He didn't
ever
respond, by the way. You'll see that. He just said,
yes,
yeah,
whatever she said.
Yes.
I think the only times we've ever argued is when we have worked together. He has been my photographer a few times in the past, and those were the only times we've argued.
when we first started working together, they didn't know that we were dating because we wanted to get jobs on our own at a different station
Hey,
in
Susan.
town. And
Susan,
Andrew,
I'm sorry.
not again.
I
He
didn't-
keeps raiding my closet.
I didn't realize you were going to be. I didn't realize you were going to be on the show. I went to your house and there was nobody there. Have you seen a little tape that says karaoke stars on it?
Oh, that one. Yeah, my daughters were watching it.
Okay. Oh, hey Doug, how are you?
hello, Andrew. It's good to see you in your pants.
Yeah. I want those dry cleaned first before they
Okay,
come
okay,
back.
Susan. Anything for you?
oh, poor Andrew. Poor Andrew.
That's funny.
Did
I
you
forgot
actually
what
just
we were
think?
talking about.
I don't know. Is the yellow pants just
It
blinding
is. It's
me,
kind
so
of
that's-
blinding there.
That's pretty good. So you're talking about when you
Yeah.
you couldn't work together, and you don't want people to know
when you
that.
told them
That's
the first
right.
time.
So then we ended up on a story together. I was her photographer, and I looked over and I was like, "Can you believe this?"
That was crazy.
But it is kind of tense when I'm shooting for her, and she says, "Do this, do this." I'm like, "You do your job, I'll do my job."
Several times
Well,
that's
here you
happened.
are, finally on the same show at the same time.
Oh,
Let's give it up for
right.
Doug Corstagi and Susan Nicholas.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Doug, thank you.